Dyslexic genius here. What I want to talk about is a Columbia outside horn phonograph, and this is called a BI or Sterling. This was the first back bracket phonograph by Columbia in 1905. These sold for $45 new. They had a 2-spring motor in them. But there's some very interesting things about these. The tone arm here is aluminum. This is space-age material in 1905. It's all nickel plated. And the nice thing about the tone arm and the reproducer, so we look at the reproducer and we don't have a thumb screw. We have like an early Victor where you just push this down, put your thing in, and it locks in place.
Put your needle in?
You put your needle in, and you just go like that, and it locks in place. The early Victor exhibitions had that, the very early ones did. All nickel plated. My best buddy, Howard Hunter, got this while we were cruising the world, and I very much appreciate that. I saw that on Facebook Marketplace. Things about this machine over a Victor, because this competed with the Vic-3, is Victor horns, you slide them in, and then it locks in place. And those get a little weak over the years. Not this one. This one unscrews. So there's no problem in anything breaking down the road, which makes it very nice. The whole horn is nickel plated. The horn nickeling is in good shape, but the back bracket and the crank could use a really nice touch up. It's starting to peel and rust out. The nice thing about this is all the corners here, when you buy one, you see these edges here and these edges here, and we rotate around, nothing's beat up. The decals are in really, really good condition. You see this one here, and then we have the front one here. It's a little warm. This is the on-off switch right here. Very interesting machines.
How big's the motor?
Motor is 2 springs. Nice swiveling right here. There's no stop like on a Victor. This is really nice. So to open the motor, you just pull that out and you open it up. 2-spring motor, brass gears, 2-ball governor. It looks like somebody changed the weights on this once because these are the steel reproduction ones, and they should be the little white, like lead ones, but that's good. And here's your on-off switch right there. A few screws in the bottom. The lift lever is
Missing a screw?
missing a few screws, and that bolts up here like that. But you never know what's out there. The finish, this thing is in pristine original condition, except for the peeling nickel. So you look at it, it's okay, the nickel needs to be fresh.
Well, the nickel was on the crank that was peeling.
Yeah, mostly the crank and the back bracket has some rusting too, because this is cast iron. But in condition, I put this very high because it hasn't been in the sun or anything. The later ones had a 3-spring motor in them. They're about 1908, I think. And they have a little metal ring that goes around the turntable right here. So this is very early. And some of these have the Columbia decal, and then they'll have one that has, the later ones have a picture of a photograph saying Columbia at the bottom. I think those are after like 1908 or so. I hope you enjoyed this. This is a very nice phonograph, and that's my tip for the day.